Hi, we're students from the Ursuline and this is our project for Angus beef.
Hi, my name is Anya Brown. I'm 15 years old and this is my beef farm in Tipperary.
Hi, I'm Saif McGrath. I'm 16 from 2 Mile Burris and this is my grandparents' beef farm.
Hi, I'm Maeve Maloney. I'm 15 and I'm from New Inn.
Hi, I'm Ruby Ryan. I'm 16 from Thurles.
And we're dairy farmers!
Although Thurles is a big town, a large cohort of our students come from rural areas.
Ag Science was introduced to our school in 2018 and we currently have 3 classes of 6th years and 2 classes of 5th years.
Areas that the students study include crops, grassland, farm safety and livestock protection including beef.
The subject is coming from strength to strength with such large numbers of uptaking. The students get to go to the ploughing championships every year, as well as a farm visit to a dairy farm in 5th year and a beef farm in 6th year.
Certified Irish Angus Beef has a community of over 10,000 farmers sponsored by ABP and KPAC.
A big problem that the generations to come are going to face is the decline of young farmers in the agricultural industry. Farming is becoming harder to make a living from, and our project aims to reduce the cost of feeding cattle for farmers while also reducing methane released by the cattle, giving us happy farmers and a happy environment.
Maggot meal is a sustainable food source made from the larvae of insects. It has high protein content of 40 to 60% and is rich in essential amino acids, making it a valuable protein supplement in cattle diets, improving growth and performance. It is usually processed into a dry meal and mixed into concentrate rations or protein supplements, rather than being the sole feed source.
Maggot meal is a sustainable food resource, primarily due to its ability to convert organic waste into high-value protein, particularly using the Black Soldier's line, which offers a zero-waste solution. The larvae thrive in a large range of organic residues, including food scraps, agricultural byproducts, and animal manure, many of which would end up in a landfill producing greenhouse gases.
A small percentage of the larvae are kept aside to mature into adults to mate and lay eggs, starting the entire process over again. The integrated system ensures that waste is continuously repurposed. A good example of this is the residual material, frass, which becomes a nutrient-rich fertilizer. The frass provides essential nutrients like phosphorus, nitrogen and potassium for grass growth, alongside improving the soil quality. The presence of chitin, which is from the shed, exoskeletons, the larvae in the frass, can trigger the natural immune response, helping the grass build stronger cell walls, making it more resilient to pests and diseases. Grass is a much more environmentally friendly fertilizer compared to synthetic chemical fertilizers.
Compared to traditional protein sources like fish meal and soybean meal, maggot meal farming requires significantly less land, water and energy and emits fewer greenhouse gases.
Research suggests that including insect-based protein in cattle diets may help reduce the animals' nitric methane emissions, likely due to components in the meal like beneficial fatty acids and chitin that alter the rumen microbiome, potentially making it a climate-smart feeding solution. The price of maggot meal can depend varying on factors such as the location, the quantity and the supplier. It is generally a more cost-efficient price though compared to traditional feeds. Lower feed cost means increased profitability for farmers as it reduces their expenses. It allows for more efficient allocation and higher investment on their profits.
Extensive research has shown that dried fly larvae can be fed to chicken, pigs and fish as a replacement for conventional protein feeds like soybean meal and fish meal. So far, there hasn't been a huge amount of research done on feeding the dried maggots to cattle, but cattle's specialised digestive system may allow them to utilise the dried maggots as feed more efficiently than other livestock. The feed is a nutritious and sustainable protein source with high levels of crude protein, essential amino acids and fats with fatty acids like oleic and linoleic acid and minerals like calcium, phosphorus and zinc.
If we were to win the 5 Angus calves, we would conduct our own research by weighing them every month and analysing their faeces for changes with the new feed versus their regular feed. We hope that our findings can convince more farmers to change to dried maggot feed for more sustainable farming in the future.
Daddy bought an Aberdeen Angus cow for Marie. He showed her how to manage the milking.